Hi, I'm Dawn Opal, and welcome to my channel where I show you how to sew clothes to fit your style and how sewing has helped me in retirement. Today I'm going to do a shout out to a fellow creator who I love her style, which is very similar to mine, Anita by Design. I recently completed a sew along for McCalls pattern 8030. I did view C, which is this one right here, the longer version of the dress. I am wearing the dress that I completed, and I went on vacation this summer to Panama, and I wore the dress to Panama and got a couple compliments about the dress. I've always wanted a shirt dress, but for some reason I never bought one. It was either because I didn't like the price or I didn't like the fabric. So when I saw this sew along, I said, wow, yes, fantastic. I'm gonna make one to go along with my wardrobe that I was making this summer to go to Panama. So I dug through my fabrics and I found this lovely lightweight denim pinstripe. I don't know if you can see it, the camera's picking up the pinstripes in it, but I said this would make a perfect dress. I had to go down and have a formal meeting, so I wanted to look very presentable. So this was just perfect. So once again, it's a sew along from McCall's pattern 8030. I will put all the links for the pattern as well as the sew along that I completed with Anita by Design. If you like what you're hearing and seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button, as I will be showing you how to sew clothes for beginners, advanced beginners, and just regular sewers who would love to sew and make their own clothes and stop buying this cheap stuff that we see in the store. So back to the sew along. So one of the things that I liked about it was that Anita's style is exactly like mine. She likes to give clear and precise instructions, and she tells you all the tools that you're going to need in the beginning to complete the project. She even shows you what fabrics that you can get, and she even went to the store in this video and picked up her fabrics. I believe it was Joann Fabrics that she went to. And most of us have a Joann's near us, or either a local fabric store that we go to to pick up our stuff. Another thing that I liked about her was that she completes all the small things that you need to get done first. And what I mean by that is that you're going to have to interface for the lining in the front of the dress for your buttons as well as your buttonholes. Anita does all that first. She also completes the collar that you're going to need. It's a small collar, nothing very big or difficult to complete. And there's also a belt that you wear with the dress. Anita does all those small bits first, so you don't have to keep on getting up from the sewing machine to stop what you're doing to go do another piece and come back. I do exactly the same thing. One thing I would have added is that in her sew along, she shows you how she's serging some of the raw edges. I like to serge all my raw edges for my pattern pieces from the beginning. So that's something that I don't need to add to as I'm doing it. Another thing that I like to do, I like to iron all my seams open. Some people don't. They either push the seam to the back of the dress or to the front of the dress, depending upon, what the instructions call for. In addition to that, let me see, so I don't forget. She also showed you how to hem the curve of the dress. She showed you how to put a little basting stitch in there, and pulling the basting stitch, you maintain the curve of the dress so that you're able to hem it. I like that. I've never done that before. I usually just take my time, measure, press, measure, press, measure, press until I get the curve, how I like it, and then I just sew along. this was a much more efficient and quicker way of doing it. Once again, this is not a beginner-friendly video on sew along. The dress is not easy to construct, but if it's your first time sewing, you might be a little confused as Anita does not follow the manufacturer instructions back to back to back. She sews a little bit out of order. So you would need to know something about sewing and sewing a dress and the basic construction of putting a dress together. So this is an advanced beginner dress because it's nothing difficult. You have some beautiful dolman sleeves, a little bit of gathering right here and the front. And as long as you know how to use your buttonhole maker on your machine, it makes your buttonholes for you. It's nothing that you're doing, you know, by hand in the old-fashioned way. So definitely recommend this sew along for anyone who knows how to sew. Once again, as I said, it's a beautiful, easy pattern to put together. I love the instructions that Anita provided for you, and you can follow it step by step, and at the end you have a beautiful constructed shirt dress, just like what I have on and that I'm wearing. So proud of it, right? Yes. So once again, if you do like what I'm saying and what I'm showing you, please like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification button, because on this channel I will be showing you beginner projects which are very beginner friendly. If you know how to sew a straight line rather, you'll be able to make almost all of the projects that I'm going to highlight and showcase on my channel. I will also show you how to make the dress, pants fit you and fit your body. If you have a little bit of a pudge belly in the front, I know I do. I will show you how to adjust the pattern so that it looks nice and neat. If you're like me with a small top and some big hips and a small waist, I will show you how to adjust the pattern to fit all your measurements and make you look absolutely lovely and fantastic. Once again, this is a shout out to Anita. It's McCalls pattern 8030. I will put the link for the sew along as well as the name of the pattern, number of the pattern in the bottom of the description. So for those of us who know how to sew a straight line, and that's it, dust off your sewing machine if you haven't done so already. Go to your local fabric shop and purchase this pattern. This is new look 6511. Sorry, forgot the number. 6511. And what we're going to be sewing is this top right here. I love it. Very simple, nothing complicated here. We're going to do 2 darts in the front, 2 breast darts, gathered right here, and it's going to come just a little bit on the top of your hip. As you can see, it's styled here where she's wearing a pair of skinny jeans. You can make it a little bit longer if you want it to become longer under your hip, and you can wear some leggings with this, or either a pair of shorts with this, but we're going to basically follow the instructions of the pattern. I'm going to let you know what fabrics you're going to need to buy, and I will give you a breakdown of all that. So for those of you who have not sewn before, or are not really clear about your sewing, we're going to also do a video, which I will include, where I'm going to show you how to practice and do straight lines. Now you're saying to yourself, okay, I can stitch a straight line. Sometimes stitching a straight line can be very difficult because you need to stitch the line and make sure that you're not missing anything in between. If you've never used your sewing machine before, I will also have a video in my coming up that will show you how to use how to thread and do your bobbing. Most machines on the market follow the same line. It's just a different brother or singer or whoever the name is. But it will show you, I'm going to show you your basic, get your instructions out for your machine, how to thread your machine and put in your bobbin. And then we're going to do a few little, I'll show you a few little tips on maintaining and stitching a straight line. So once again, if you like this video, please like, comment or subscribe at the end. Hit the notification button, because once again, we're going to be sewing this beautiful top here for New Look Pattern 6511. Once again, I'm doing Opal, and thank you. Bye.